devastating injury. This does not mark the first serious collision involving an ion train. Back in 2020, a 40-year-old man was killed after being struck by an LRT train in Waterloo. Anyone with additional information on the collision that occurred yesterday is asked to contact police as their investigation continues. Live from the newsroom, Jonathan Strom, City News.
Regional councillors have been given an update on ION and the weather-related delays and stoppages we've been getting this winter. City's Brad Kramer has more. According to Region of Waterloo Director of Transportation Services, Matthew Geske, snow removal has been coordinated relatively well, but freezing rain has been a big issue. He says this winter has seen 10 freezing rain events already.
When the freezing rain arrives, it actually can build up very quickly. Even the 10 minutes between two trains is enough sometimes to have more than a millimeter or two of ice to build up on the machinery, and then this is when it starts to be a bit risky.
Fuel Canada is a multinational transportation company that operates the ION, and they have met all performance targets, except for when in freezing rain conditions. Despite this hurdle, spokesperson Richard Dean has put the onus on him and his team to find solutions from an engineering and operating perspective. Brad Kramer, City News.
City News Time, 6:05 this morning. Russian missiles striking residential areas and energy infrastructure across Ukraine. And one of the worst attacks in weeks. Our Jamie Pulfer has the latest this morning on these tactics used by Russia.
Russia seems to be spacing out its attacks. This is the first large-scale one in about 3 weeks, killing at least 6 people, hitting areas across Ukraine, including the capital of Kyiv, where much of the city has been left without power. We're learning that some 81 missiles were used, different types hitting different regions in this countrywide assault. But Russia may be showing its hand just by the kind of weapons used, according to CNN's Salma Abdelaziz.
You might ask the question, why would Russia use some of these weapons? Why would they use anti-aircraft missiles to attack a neighborhood? And experts say this also shows that maybe Russia's running out of the right types of weapons to use.
So it could be an indication of where the Russian arsenal is at this stage in the conflict. We know that spots like Lviv were also attacked today. It's where the majority of deaths have been reported. The western city has been considered a safe haven until now. Reporting live, Jamie Pulfer, City News.
Denise Andrechi's latest forecast, sun and cloud today, +2 tonight, partly cloudy, back down to -5 Friday. The snow is on the way, 5 to 10 centimeters, rather windy, so we're going to get some blowing and drifting snow, a high of only -2. Better for the weekend. For the time being, we've got a special weather statement in effect for the Woodstock area. Nothing yet here for the region, just a clear sky for the moment, -7.
City News Time, 6:07. Some new data out finding Canadians are not living as long on average as they were before the COVID-19 pandemic. Kevin Meisner joining us this morning with the drop in the national life expectancy.
This is a real stark indicator of just how deadly the COVID-19 pandemic has been. The data released on the new interactive national health dashboard shows the virus quickly became a leading cause of death in Canada, right behind the likes of cancer and heart disease. In fact, so many lives were lost, it actually lowered the average life expectancy for Canadians by 0.4 years in the early part of the pandemic from 2019 into early 2020. That brings it down, the average life expectancy of Canadians for women down to about 82 years and 80 for men. That is the largest drop in life expectancy in our country on record. Kevin Meisner, City News.
New information has come to light about the cyber attack that hit workers at Indigo. City's Carly Donahue has the latest.
It's a good news, bad news situation for the company right now. The good news is Indigo's website is finally back up and running after being down for a month. The bad news, though, past and present employees have had their sensitive personal information leaked as a result of this cyber attack. The company says hackers were able to obtain information like employees' immigration applications as well as their medical leaves. They also say staff are at risk of having their personal information posted to the dark web. A spokesperson for Indigo says they've started reaching out to affected employees and are offering 2 years of credit monitoring and identity theft protection to those people. In the midst of this new information, the company's also reiterated that no customer data has been leaked. Carly Donahue, City News. Consumers taking on a lot more credit card debt these days just to cover off the monthly bills, like Apple reports.
Credit card debt soared in the last 3 months of 2022.
primarily because of rising interest rates by the Bank of Canada, which was trying to fight stubbornly high inflation. The pressures, though, on consumers showed credit card debt increasing by 15% over the same period a year earlier. The Equifax Credit Trends Report shows overall consumer debt rose in the fourth quarter to $2.37 trillion. Some of that also had to do with rising costs and debt levels on mortgages. Equifax says the effects of higher interest rates haven't even been fully felt on homeowners yet. Many haven't renewed those mortgages. Young Canadians are feeling the pinch, with millennials taking on the most credit card debt of any age group. The City News Business Center, I'm Mike Upton. Tim Hortons says it was a technical glitch that led to $10,000 prizes being awarded to some Canadians in the Roll Up to Win contest. Mountain paramedic Luke Messe was one of the false winners and is pretty disappointed.
Avery thought he would wait every year for this roll up to win game, and here it is. And then the first day this happened, we're not trying to leave a bad taste in the mouth.
Tim Horton says it's apologizing to those affected by the glitch and offering $50 gift cards in lieu of the $10,000 prize. That's it. These gifts we offered such a gift card.
We have the latest on the drive-in this morning. Christine Clark up next.
Need a new furnace? You should consider an ultra-efficient Daikin heating system to qualify for government rebates. Able Air works with approved energy advisors, so your approval for $7,100 in rebates is guaranteed. Our Daikin hybrid heat pumps combine the power of natural gas and electricity. Able Air Conditioning and Heating, JW's only Daikin Elite dealer. Visit AbleAirJW.com. Able Air,
Taking the first step to a healthier lifestyle is often the hardest part. At The Y, we're here to make it easier. When you join The Y today, you'll get an entire month of group fitness classes for free. When you're ready to take your first step, The Y is here for you. Visit visitY.ca/join to learn more. That's visitY.ca/join. We can't wait to see you.
Transform your garage or any space with TrustCore. Refinish the wall and ceiling boards that are durable and install 4 times faster than drywall. Visit TrustCore at the corner of Leader and Victoria in Kitchener. TrustCore.com.
City News Time, 6:11.
Latest on the drive, hey Christine. Hey Lisa, this update brought to you by Rangel 519. Not a bad 36 morning commute here. Your in-town routes looking great right across the board. No major collisions or delays at this time. Similar situation on your area highways. It looks pretty good here throughout the region. On to the 401. No issues left in the region. To and from Woodstock. And then on the other side, if you're heading into the GTA this morning, eastbound traffic seems no delays at all the way through Spearview and beyond. Westbound traffic looking great from Mississauga as well. Back into the region. If you spot a traffic problem, call us hands-free at star 401 or tweet us at 570 City News. Range 519 offers recreational shooting experiences. No firearm license is required, and sessions are fully supervised. To find out more, visit range519.com. Now the latest from City News weather specialist Denise Andriachi. Sunny clouds today, highs near 2 degrees, and we're partly cloudy tonight. It's calm and quiet weather again today for Kitchener-Waterloo, where periods of snow with blowing snow in the forecast for tomorrow, 5 to 10 centimeters, and then the weekend looks pretty quiet. Sun and clouds for Saturday, highs near 0. We'll see some late day flurries Sunday. For today, the high near 2 degrees. And right now we are sitting at -6.
Let's check in with Mike Ethel for the Market Minutes.
Good morning. Seeing a little bit of a downturn in the early trade coming off what was a mixed midweek performance for the markets. The Dow Jones futures contract right now is down 20 points, not big. The NASDAQ futures down 70 points, or 0.5%. Much of that has to do with 2 particular stocks. One is Tesla, which is down 3%, down for a 5th day. Cooled off quite a bit ever since it happened Investor Day about a week and a half ago. And Silvergate Capital, which is a cryptocurrency bank, it's filing for insolvency for all intents and purposes. Going to wind down operations Silvergate stock is down 45% in pre-market trade. Price for oil down 11 cents, 76.56. Our dollar starts this morning at near a 5-month low. It's down to 72.5 cents U.S. This is City News.
We're coming right back with our top stories and sports.
Waterloo Region's #1 for breaking news, traffic, and weather.
This is City News 570 everywhere. Are you stressed out? You're not alone. I've helped people with debt for over 30 years, and I've never seen such high levels of stress. Medical professionals can help you deal with mental health issues. I'm Doug Boyce of Boyce Michaelis, licensed insolvency trustees, and we are your financial health professionals. If your debt is making your mental health worse, we can help. Please go to Hoyes.com, that's HOYES.com, or call 310-PLAN. Let's get started. If you're looking for flooring, shop the name that says it all. You Save Flooring. Prices so low, stick it and go. Choose from over 2 million square feet of in-stock flooring, all on sale. Laminate, hardwood, carpet, luxury vinyl, ceramic, porcelain. Beautiful, inspiring flooring with incredibly low prices. Now is the time to create that look you've always wanted for your home. Because remember, when you shop, you save. Prices so low. Stick it and go. YouSaveFlooring.ca. The dinosaurs are back. This March break, take a walk through your favorite prehistoric dino park with your whole family. The Dino Walkthrough now has more walkthrough times, bringing your family face to face with bigger dinos than ever before, including the pterodactyl, presented by the museum and Canada's Dinosaur Park. The Dinosaur Walkthrough opens this March break at Big Events. Select drive-through dates are also available. Tickets at dinowalkthrough.ca. Remember, it won't just be a walk in a park. Waterloo Region's news. Now, this is City News 570 everywhere.
Good morning. We have a clear sky. It's -7 from the boardwalk in Kitchener. I'm Mark Douglas.
And I'm Lisa Drew. Good morning. Here's what's making news right now. A youth suffering life-threatening injuries after he went under the wheels of an Ion vehicle. Happened yesterday afternoon near Cameron Heights Collegiate on Charles Street. Taken to a trauma center by air ambulance. Regional police continue to investigate. So far, no charges.
In Ukraine, at least 6 people have been killed in a new round of Russian missile strikes in various regions.